true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
The Edmonton Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning here at Rogers Place. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannon. We're the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup. It's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building. Proudly celebrating 50 years for the Oilers. Up front, Josh Szymanski with Matt Savoy and Jack Roslovic. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Connor Murphy. Connor Ingram with his fifth straight start. For the Lightning, Yanni Gord with Zemgus Girgensons and Pontus Holmberg up front. On defense, Ryan McDonough and Eric Chernak. In goal, Andrei Vasilevsky. The referees Mitch Dunning and Corey Sivret, Jonathan Deschamps, and Dan Kelly are on the lines. We're underway here at Rogers Place. Chernak will dump the puck into the Edmonton zone. Comes off a stick, goes right to Szymanski's to center ice. He's looking for Savoy. That doesn't connect. He is able to shoot it in, and McDonough has it in behind the Tampa goal. Long pass up to center to Girgensons. He'll chop it into the Edmonton zone. Wallman stops behind the net. Quick pass on the right to Savoy. Now into the middle of Roslovic. Comes in over the Tampa line. Turns to the left wing board. Shoots it towards the net. That's blockered away by Vasilevsky. And the puck on the right wing. On the right side was Dickinson. Gord will get it up the left to Girgensons to center ice. Nurse dropping the puck to Murphy. To Nurse in the left wing corner. The left wing boards. Parkolzin will get across ice. And Kapanen will get it in past Moser. Radish will take it behind his net. Up the right side. Got it out to center. And it's Moser now in over the line to Gensel. On the left wing for Braden Point. Point up near the left wing point. And will shoot it in behind the Edmonton net. Murphy on the right wing to Podkolzin, gets it out on the backhand. That's going to be on net, so it won't be icing. And Vasilevsky will set it for Radish. We're minute 20 gone here in a scoreless first. Radish seventh in defenseman scoring coming into today's action. Gives it to Gensel. He'll get to center. Gensel off the right wing boards it in. Bouchard first in defenseman scoring in the NHL coming into today's action. Able to get it out. Brandon Hagel, the Morinville product, has it at center. Hagel on the right to Cirelli, now on the right to Chernak. He'll dump the puck in. Goes in front of the Edmonton net, and it's McDavid up the right wing for Hyman. Off the right wing boards and in. As it rolls in behind the goal. Chernak on the boards, and it's steered out to Cirelli. For Hagel, goes cross ice. The pass that's in behind McDonough, and it's center ice. Kucherov, he'll come in on the right wing. Stops up on that side, the shot, and the save by Ingram. He holds on. We're 2 minutes, 9 seconds into the scoreless first period.
Well, John Cooper already making a couple subtle changes, a little bit of tweaks as well. Obviously, Victor Hedman, we were told this morning, would not play. He's been fighting the illness, got limited to 4 minutes in Vancouver. They didn't need him. They're coming off back-to-back 6-2 wins. Corey Perry out here told me today he wants to play another year. He's a pretty good player.
He sure is. He's got it in the right wing corner. Angle shot, and that hit Ingram in the shoulder. Puck goes over to the right side. Game 1450 of Corey Perry's career as it's flipped out to center. They now direct it in. Lilleberg in behind his net, gets tied up. Paul comes in to assist for the Lightning, and the puck comes in behind the goal and over to the right wing. Henrique, top of the circle, to the blue line to Wallman. He'll take a snapshot. That's blocked away by Vasilevsky. Puck in the left corner. Henrique over to the right. Jones pushed off there a bit by Lilleberg, and the puck lifted high in the air and out. Roslovic Gets it down to his stick. He'll come in on the right. Oilers are making changes. Roslovic by himself to the right wing corner. Now up the right wing boards in the Tampa Bay Lightning zone. Cycles the puck to Savoy, and now to Roslovic. His shot sails wide. Perry in the right wing corner for the Lightning will get it out. It hits Connor Murphy. He'll chase after it in his own end. Now on the right wing to Savoy. Steers it in. Vasilevsky sets it behind the goal. Chernak up the right wing. He'll get it to the line. Gonsalves only got it to the neutral zone. Point. The left wing will one-hand it into Edmonton territory. Nurse him behind the net. Rims on the left. Up to Savoy. He's able to push it out of the zone. Not hard enough for icing.
Good tempo and pace. Much better start from Edmonton, I think, tonight than against Florida.
Gensel to center. We're still scoreless in the first. 3:45 gone here in the opening period. Gensel to the right corner. Pokes it around on the left. To point to the blue line. Moser across the line, and on the right, Radish tried to get a shot, couldn't get it through. The puck to the middle, and Ekholm on the right wing to McDavid. He's in over the line with Nugent Hopkins. The shot off the post, that hit the inside of the post and stays out. Gensel will clear it. What a chance there for McDavid. Puck rolls down to Ingram. He will push it to the right corner where it finds Bouchard. He can go cross ice. It doesn't get out. Hagel keeps it in for the Lightning. Ekholm in the left corner of the Edmonton zone to Nugent Hopkins. Back to Matthias Ekholm. Connor McDavid hitting the post behind Vasilevsky.
Made the right call there.
Did.
Put it to the net. Vasilevsky got lucky. McDavid had a beat clean.
Sorelli chasing after it in the right wing corner of the Edmonton end. Goes off the back of the Oiler net. Hagel off the left corner. He'll step out, get it out. The one-timer got saved by Ingram on a quick shot by Kucherov. Another shot from the left side. McDonough's shot goes wide. Hagel has it in the blue line. On the right to Kucherov. His shot off the stick of Ekholm. Goes over to the left wing. Hagel plays it behind the net. Ekholm up the left wing to McDavid. He's got speed. Might get by Chernak. Down the left wing. In behind the net. Over to the right. Oh, he's passed to the middle. Glances off of Chernak.
Those two played together with the Erie Otters, of course.
Pass up to Kapanen. He's offside. Whistle goes.
Wow, what great tempo and pace to this game early. Both teams are really skating. They're bringing it tonight so far. No hesitation for either team to put it to the net. McDavid with a shot that got through, and Vasilevsky got a little bit of luck.
Face off to the right of Ingram. Connor Ingram, 11-7-2 on the year. His fifth straight start. 2-1-0 in his lifetime against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And it'll be Adam Henrique to take the draw against Yanni Gourde. Henrique wins it to Wallman, goes behind the net. Right off the referee's skate.
That doesn't help.
Nope. It goes behind the goal again. This time, Ty Emberson right side to Jarvente. He'll get it to center. Roby Jarvente making his Edmonton Oilers debut up from Bakersfield. The puck in the right wing corner of the Tampa zone. Girgensons now to Dastu up the left wing to Gourde. Comes into the Oiler end. Wraps the puck off the stick of Holmberg, and out to center is Henrique. He'll give it to Jones. Went to dump it in. It got blocked. Now he gets it into the Tampa end. Radish will take it to the side of his net, now in behind it. 6 minutes gone here. Scoreless first period. The Oilers take on the Lightning. Radish up the middle. Off the stick of Perry. Hits the end glass in the Edmonton end. McDonough is in there. Puck goes to the right corner. Perry. Get it to the left wing point. Goes to Moser. He'll get it across to Radish towards the net. And that one is gloved by Ingram. And we'll get a little gathering in behind the net. Doesn't look like much will come of that. We can take a break. 6 minutes, 19 seconds gone here. Scoreless first period. The Edmonton Oilers hosting the Tampa Bay Lightning. From Rogers Place, it's Fort Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. And Lightning still at zeros. 6:19 into the first. And the Oilers together for Oil Country 50-50, presented by Rogers, now live. In addition to tonight's 2 jackpot draws, you can win 20 pairs of Oiler tickets, 5 signed Oilers jerseys, and 150,000 Aeroplan points. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. Face off in the Edmonton zone to the left of Connor Ingram. McDavid, Hyman, and Nugent-Hopkins are out there with Bouchard and Ekholm. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins at 799 career points. And off the draw shot, they got blocked. The second offering by Gensel goes wide. Bouchard in behind the goal. Out through the middle, now on the right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Comes into the Tampa end. Stops on the right. Into the corner, the puck goes. McDavid to the left. Can't get it in front of the net. And Moser couldn't bank it out. Into the middle, Radish, left wing for Gensel. To Point, into the Oiler end. Missed Gonsalves, and the puck behind the net. Braden Point to the left wing. Top of the circle to the blue line for Moser. Now to Point. Pulls it off the left side to the blue line of Radish. Now comes out to Point. His shot, and that's blocked. Went off of McDavid. It's near the top of the circle and jammed out through the middle. Radish at his own blue line. Left wing to J.J. Moser. He'll shoot it in. Nurse will go in behind the Edmonton net. As he stops, in comes Cirelli. He'll go on the right wing to Podkolzin. He'll get to the blue line of the Lightning. Dump the puck in. Dastu in behind the net. Lost it to Dickinson. He'll get it out. The shot save made by Vasilevsky as Nurse had come in from the blue line. And out through the middle is Cirelli. Center ice, he dumps it in. Nurse in the left corner. The right side to Kapanen. We'll go through the middle and all the way across to Podkolzin. Oilers are in a little early. That's offside. As Dickinson will vacate the zone. Kucherov to center, then gave the puck away to Dickinson. He'll get it into the Tampa end. Paul cross ice. Put it on the right wing, and Bjorkstrand will clear it out.
Wallman tried to induce a call. I wouldn't give it to him.
Jake Wallman with it right now. Up the right wing, just off of Jarventi's stick. It goes into the Tampa end, to the end boards. Jones in there. Gets to the left wing. And McDonough will get it out, but that misses everybody. And it's icing against the Lightning. 8:24 gone here in a scoreless first.
Well, Kucherov's got 100 points over the last 50 games. Of course, as a Russian, he would have loved to have played in the Olympics. And he didn't, but he got a bit of a rest, and you wonder whether or not he was able to recalibrate. I know that Tampa had a little bit of trouble coming out of the Olympics. They had a lot of guys hurt. Cirelli, Point, coming back in the lineup. And, of course, they had some pretty good players representing various countries in the Olympics as well.
Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Ingram across to Bouchard, and now to McDavid, to Nugent-Hopkins, to McDavid. He'll come in over the line. He's going to the net. He drives it on the net. Poke check. Rebound. Nugent-Hopkins shot. Stopped by Vasilevsky. And the puck in the right wing corner. And it gets to Girgensons. Get it to center ice. To Radish. He'll shoot it in. Ingram can give the puck to Ekholm. Left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Back to Matthias Ekholm. Up the left side to Hyman. Comes in over the Tampa line. Left wing corner to McDavid. His pass goes all the way to the blue line. Wallman dials it up, and he rips it. That goes wide. Goes out of play.
He can shoot the puck.
He can hammer that thing.
He's got a heavy shot. Oilers have had 3 great looks,
yes,
and Tampa's had a couple here.
Faceoff will be to the right. Andrei Vasilevsky coming into today's action, first in the NHL in wins, second in goals against average, 5th in save percentage.
He's pretty good.
Not bad. 32, 12, and 3. 8-4-0 in his lifetime against the Oilers. Szymanski out of the face-off circle. Roslovic will get in there. And the puck to the right corner. Radish off the boards, and that goes out. But it went off the boards before it went out of play, so face-off will just stay in the zone of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oilers are off to Utah and Vegas this week. Return home next Saturday afternoon game against the Anaheim Ducks. Oil Kings are here tomorrow against Calgary at 4 o'clock. Off the draw, puck to the top of the circle, and Savoy couldn't get a shot through, but he keeps it in. Right wing corner to Roslovic. He's got it up against the boards. Came free to Gensel. Now to Lilleberg will get it out.
Great job by Szymanski. Backside support for Wallman there.
Roslovic at his own blue line. Left wing to Szymanski. He'll dump it in. Roslovic, left wing corner, his pass, and that was blocked before it could get in front of the net to Savoy. Out through the middle, it's Point. Into the Oiler end, to the right wing corner. We're scoreless, we're here in the first. Gensel on the left wing, to the left wing point for Moser. Now to Gensel, to the right side, and Radish shot. That goes off the skate of Connor Murphy. And Szymanski will get it out on the left wing to Nurse at center. He'll dump it in. So we're just over halfway through this first period. And it's in behind the Tampa net. Moser on the right to Radish. Up the right wing off of Perry and in. Ingram. A backhand on the right wing to Bouchard, into the middle to Ekholm, up the left wing to Podkolzin. Center ice will shoot it in. Vasilevsky firing up on the glass. It gets by Kapanen and out. On the left wing, Bjorkstrand will shoot it in. Dickinson steers it to the middle, and Kapanen skates onto it. Comes into the Tampa zone on the right. To the right wing boards, up to the blue line. Cross ice pass, hits the stick, gets into the slot, and Paul got it over to the boards. And now from the angle, the shot by Jones and off the stick of Vasilevsky and out of play. We're going to take a break with 9:07 to go here in the first. Still at 0 as the Oilers host the Tampa Bay Lightning. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Still at 0. 9:07 to go here in the first period. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Dickinson taking the draw against Cirelli. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse around the boards to Dickinson. Kick it over to the right. Taken to the boards by Radish. Kapanen trying to await a loose puck. Still in the skates of Dickinson, though. They're up against the boards. Still in there.
This would have been blown dead about eight times back in the 70s.
Hagel to Radish, and Radish will get to center ice. Drops the puck back to Cirelli. Cirelli in on the right. Goes to the right wing corner. Knocked down. Loose puck goes to Dickinson. We'll pop it out through the middle, and the puck in the neutral zone. Podkolzin is tying up with Hagel. And Kucherov will come in out to Hagel, and he couldn't get a shot. Nurse got his stick in there, and the puck into the corner in the Edmonton zone. Hagel, his centering pass, and Cirelli, or make that point, had to go off the end of his stick. Never got a shot. Back to the line. Chernak on the right. In behind the net. That gets picked off by Nurse before it could get to Point. And Podkolzin will get it out. Moser to Point. Now to Kucherov. Shot on goal. Stick save made by Ingram. Gensel got it behind the net for Point. Stolen by McDavid. He gets hit in the corner and slides off the hit. Still has the puck. And he's out through center ice as he gathers speed into the Tampa zone. Slows up. Pass to the middle before he can get to Nugent Hopkins. Broken up. Gord will get it out to Gonsalves on the right wing. 7:28 to go here in a scoreless first. Gonsalves, right corner. And the pass to the line where McDonough will keep it in. That goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Bouchard up the boards, but it won't get out. Gensel, a shot off the shoulder of Ingram. Gord shovel it around to Gonsalves. He goes into the left corner with Bouchard on him. To the blue line, McDonough into the middle of Gord. A backhand goes wide of the Edmonton net. Gord behind the goal. To the left wing point. McDonough, his shot way wide. Off the corner boards, Lilleberg will keep it in. To Gord, left corner. To the slot, to Gensel. Won't get a shot away with McDavid right there. And McDavid will get it out. Up the left wing, and then McDonough got in there to sweep it away.
That was nearly too many men on Edmonton.
At the blue line of the Oilers, Jarventi gets to center and he'll dump it in. 6.5 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting Tampa Bay. The puck in the right corner. Jarventi went to pass it to the line. That goes off a Tampa stick and it goes out of play. It'll be a face-off in the Tampa zone.
Edmonton survived turning the puck over twice back in their own zone. Both teams have had some chances. McDavid cleanly hitting the post on one. And then Nugent Hopkins getting robbed on a McDavid rebound.
Face off to the left of Vasilevsky. Oilers lost in overtime November 20th in Tampa.
Calvin Pickard had a great start that night.
Had a 1-0 lead late.
Was it Nick Paul who tied it?
I think so. Roslovic, right corner to Savoy. To the left wing point to Wallman. Now behind the net to Roslovic. Out to Savoy. The shot off the outside of the net. Outside of the post, and it goes out of play.
It's good luck. That's two posts for the Oilers.
6:13 to go here in a scoreless first period. Yeah, the Oilers had that 1-0 lead for a long time in that game. Was it Trent Frederick that scored?
Yeah, plus 20 goals saved above expectation for Vasilevsky. Second best goal differential in the league next to Colorado.
Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. And the puck to the left point. It's Ekholm off the left wing boards. It's in behind the net. And on the left side, Gensel won't get it out. Bouchard's going to keep it in. Dastu on the left to the line. Goes to Bouchard. Now to McDavid on the right. Nugent Hopkins shot off the arm of Vasilevsky. And the puck along the left wing inside the Tampa zone. Lilleberg through the middle. It'll miss the Edmonton net. It's icing. 5:44 to go here in the first.
Well, one thing about Tampa, they beefed up, and they've had a relentless approach against Florida. And Tampa Bay had the edge on Florida, in 20 and 21 and 22. Florida, obviously, the edge on Tampa the last 3 years. Their preseason game, and Hagel got hurt. The next time they played, Scott Sabra dropped Aaron Ekblad. It was old school, right out of the 1980s. And they were sending a message, and they haven't stopped. Those teams have gone at it all year. It's been awesome to watch.
McDavid out from behind the net, over to the left wing point to Matthias Ekholm. Around the boards, picked off by Dastu before it got to Nugent Hopkins, and Dastu cleared it out. And I'll say that went off a stick on its way out. And there's 5:29 to go here in the first. We're going to take a break. Still at zeros, the Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Four Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 5:29 to go in the first period. Oilers and Lightning at zeros. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Andrei Vasilevsky. Henrique will take the draw. Henrique, Jones, and Jarventi out there with Emberson and Wallman. And the puck goes to the left wing point. Wallman will take a snapshot. That was tipped on net. Vasilevsky with the save. The puck into the right corner. To the right wing point. Emberson, his shot. That's blockered away by Vasilevsky. Holmberg will get it out. That goes into the Edmonton zone. Gergenson's on the end boards. Dumped down by Emberson. Puck's underneath him. Gets up. Now it's in their skates. Wallman in there too.
It's snuck Kucherov out there, Cam.
Sneaky. And Jones able to flip it out to center ice. McDonough on the left wing. Shoot the puck in. Nurse pokes it in behind the Edmonton net. McDonough has it left corner now. Off of Hagel. Puck behind the goal. And Nurse on the left wing. That won't get out on the right side. The quick shot by Hagel goes wide. Off the corner boards. Right to Kapanen. It gets forced back by Cirelli. Ooh. What a dangerous little reverse. But it gets the Podkolzin and now through the middle of Kapanen. He'll come in over the line to the middle. Oh, he couldn't get the shot away. Just getting his stick in there at the last second was Radish. And it's at center ice. Kucherov's pass picked off by Kapanen. He gets to the middle and again it was checked as he got to the slot. Moser got in there and the puck comes across to Radish. Radish at the Edmonton line. In on the left. Rips it across to Hagel. Back to the line. Radish. One-timer wide of the net. Goes over the stick of Kucherov on the right wing point. Radish to Kucherov. His pass to Moser misses him on the left point, and it comes out. Pass on the left wing to Point into the Edmonton zone. Left wing corner. Gensel goes behind the net to the right wing point. Lilleberg. The Gensel will turn and shoot it, but lots of traffic. It won't get through. Lilleberg on the right wing point. Goes to the corner. Taken to the boards by Szymanski. Does come free, and now to the point. Dastu's shot just misses. Lilleberg on the right wing. To the blue line, and here's Dastu. They get it out. Gonsalves tried to shoot it, couldn't get it through, and the puck to the left wing corner. And Ekholm through the middle skips it out. 3 minutes to go here, scoreless first. Gensel to Gonsalves. Tried to pull to the middle, lost it. Ekholm, right wing corner to Bouchard. Now to Nugent-Hopkins. Right wing for Roslovic to McDavid. Got checked just inside the blue line by Moser. And across to Radish into the Oilers zone. Threw it towards the net, blockered away by Ingram, and the puck in behind the goal. It's Wallman. Wallman comes in front, is poked off his stick, and Ingram made the save. He had to be sharp to keep that out, and he got it with the right pad. It's along the right wing boards in the Edmonton end. Cirelli to Kucherov, but off his stick. Now Cirelli to Kucherov. He didn't handle it. McDavid will get it out. Wanted to give it to Hyman. It goes off a Tampa stick. Vasilevsky will leave it. Chernak off the right wing boards. Hit the linesman. The puck hits center. Nugent-Hopkins floats it across the line to McDavid. Chopped off his stick. Goes to the right wing corner. Chernak on the left to Moser. Moser on the left wing. He'll dump it in. Ingram knocked it down. Paul to the left wing corner to Bjorkstrand. Now to Perry, back to the blue line. McDonough's shot hit a stick, goes over the net to the right wing point. Chernak will keep it in for the Lightning. Nurse trying to protect it from Paul. Paul comes in there.
That's the way.
Separated it for a moment. Now Nurse on the up the left wing. Goes to the blue line. Chernak on the right wing point. On the right side, a shot that drifts just wide of the net as Paul let it go. Puck on the left wing. Perry got it behind the net to Bjorkstrand. Couldn't get it back to Perry. Nurse and Perry into the corner. Henrique got it free to Max Jones off the boards and out. We're into the last minute here of the scoreless first period. Oilers hosting the Lightning. Lilleberg into the Oiler end on the left wing. It's taken out hard in the corner by Bouchard. Loose puck to Dickinson. Now on the left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Up the right side to Podkolzin. Into the Tampa end. Scoops it around to Kapanen. Left corner. Behind the net. Wanted to get that to Dickinson. Gonsalves to the middle for Dastu. And on the right wing is passed too far for Point. That'll be icing. 27 seconds to go here in a scoreless first.
This has had some physical intensity to it that was lacking on Thursday night. It's both teams in Tampa Bay, just the tempo and the pace, much like Colorado, that they're capable of playing at. And the Oilers through the first 20 minutes have been able to match it.
Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. David taking the draw against Point. McDavid wins the draw. Shot from the line by Bouchard. Block comes back to him. He'll turn, shoots, scores! Bouchard let it go from the point. That looked like it was redirected. Edmonton is up 1-0.
Well, offensive zone face-offs right late in the period, and the Edmonton Oilers come up with the puck. And
McDavid got a piece of that.
McDavid got a piece of it.
Yep, just a little snapshot from the point by Bouchard. I think that hit the stick of Connor McDavid, and it gets by Vasilevsky at 1938.
38th of the year for McDavid.
399th of his NHL career. And the Oilers are up 1-0 on the Lightning. The puck into the Edmonton zone. Dickinson up to the line. Now to Podkolzin. He'll dump it in. Cross corner. And the period will end. And the Oilers with a late goal. Up 1-0. Right now they got it as Bouchard, but I think that will change.
Well, there's no question. I mean,
Yeah.
David let the flyby.
Yeah, he led the flyby. And it did change direction. It didn't just go straight in.
Well, you weren't going to beat this guy clean tonight.
No.
That said, McDavid did.
Yeah.
Hit the
Off
post.
the post.
Good period for Edmonton.
Exactly. Didn't give up a lot of grade A's. Got a few. They gave up a few, but got a few for themselves. And get the only goal of the period to be up by a score of 1-0 here on the Lightning. Here at Rogers Place, 1-0 Oilers lead the Tampa Bay Lightning. We get set for the second period of play. The Oilers together for Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers, back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's main jackpot is sitting at $1.3 million. And the Super Saturday bonus at $464,000. Our next lucky winners are going to be drawn tonight. So get your tickets now. EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Don't miss out. 2 chances to win big. Connor McDavid, the goal scorer, late in the first period. And the Oilers have a 1-0 lead. All right, we've dropped the puck, and the second period is underway. McDonough in his own end to Chernak on the right wing to Holmberg. Holmberg on the left is able to dump it in, but he didn't gain center, so that's icing. As we're just 11 seconds into the second. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Szymanski, Savoy, and Roslovic out there with Wollman and Emberson. And the puck gets into some skates off the draw. Goes over to the right. Chernak will get it out up the left wing to Gensel, and Gensel will dump it in. Emberson on the right wing corner. Up the right side. Now it's pushed to the middle to Szymanski. Comes in, and on the left to Roslovic. A shot. It's blocked, and the puck goes into the skates of Szymanski. He's tied up. And on the right wing, Point with control.
One thing Tampa's doing a good job of, and the Oilers are having some challenges, is they're using the middle of the ice in transition.
It's brought in by McDavid down the left wing. Turns at the dot. This pass back to Ekholm, misses him, and it goes down the ice.
So the Lightning are using the middle of the ice to break the puck out of their zone, and they're taking the walls away from Edmonton, and Edmonton needs to do a better job of using the middle of the ice when they get chances.
Bouchard in over the Tampa line. That's hacked off his stick. Kucherov has it on the right wing. Now to Hagel into the Oilers zone. Hagel to the left wing corner. On the right wing boards to Kucherov to the blue line. Radin shot. Save made by Ingram. There was traffic. Puck comes in front. Hagel a shot. Pad save made by Ingram. And the puck in behind the net. McDavid had it knocked off his stick. Puck to the blue line. Radish, right wing. Kucherov shot high and wide. On the left wing point, Moser shot. Saved by Ingram. The rebound comes out. They score. Eventually, it got to the middle, and Cirelli put it under Ingram, and this game's tied at 1.
So the Oilers didn't get the Dickinson line out against Dickinson, Kapanen, and put Colson out against this top line for Tampa. And the Oilers had a chance, one chance to clear it, couldn't quite get it out. And then the Lightning kept it alive, and it was actually Kucherov with a great play. And Cirelli, who's had some success historically against Connor McDavid, dating all the way back to Oshawa versus Erie in the OHL final back in 2015. He bags it. We're tied 1-1.
Minute 37 into the second, and Cirelli gets his 18th of the year. He's got points in 3 straight, and we're tied at 1. A shot in. Ingram, stop it. Up off the glass, and that goes off of Holmberg. He's to the blue line for Gord on the right. Yanni Gord will shoot it around. The puck comes back to him. He'll get it out to the middle, and that shot by Holmberg off a stick over the Edmonton goal. Gord on the right wing, top of the circle. Put it off the end boards. Dastu in from the left wing point. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Now Dastu to the left. Shovels it to Gord. A shot. That hit bodies in front of the net. Comes up to the line and out. And Dastu will shoot it right back in.
Lightning with 2 great shifts to start this period. Edmonton's got to get their feet moving, Cam.
Paul on the end boards to Perry. He goes to the right corner. Checked on the play by Dickinson. Left wing for Podkolzin, off the boards and out. We're tied at 1. We're here early in the second. Bjorkstrand, right wing corner to McDonough, up the right side to Perry. He'll flip the puck into the Edmonton zone. Puck on the right side, Perry in front of the net. That is broken up by Henrique, and it comes to center. Jarventi to center ice. In over the line to Henrique on net, and the save made by Vasilevsky on the redirect.
I think Jarventi's just got to shoot the puck. He's got a heavy shot. Don't worry about passing it home. Let it rip.
Just inside his own line, McDonough up to Perry. He'll direct it in. Cirelli from Kucherov and Hagel. All 3 of those players with points in 3 straight. And Dastu with it just inside his own blue line. Now over to Lilleberg. Through the middle to Point. Into the Oiler end on the left wing. Off the left wing boards behind the net. It did not get to Gensel. Got picked off by Emberson. To Wallman. Comes out from behind the net. Off the right wing boards. It's not going to get out. Point's got it. Point stopping in the corner. Szymanski on him. And then Szymanski takes the puck. Emberson behind the Edmonton net. On the right, Josh Szymanski to the line, but it won't get out. Radish will keep it in. Radish to the left wing corner. To the blue line to Moser. Now to Gensel on the right. A shot, and that just goes wide. Moser on the left wing. Across the blue line. Right side to Gensel. Puts it off the corner boards. It goes right to Radish on the left wing point. Dump it in behind the net. Centering pass goes off the stick of Ingram, and he will cover it. We're 4 minutes and 24 seconds into the second as this game is tied at 1.
Shots are 5-1 here in the second period for Tampa. They've had all the zone time. Edmonton did have a couple chances off the rush, but unfortunately did not get high-caliber shots to the net. And the Lightning literally willed one home.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. Dickinson to take the draw against Gord. And the puck to the left wing point. Moser to the left wing corner. Holmberg to Gord. To the point for Moser. Will shoot it, and that got blocked by Dickinson. And up the right wing to Kapanen. Will shoot it in. Cross corner. Podkolzin recovers it on the left. To the blue line to Nurse. A shot save made by Vasilevsky. As Kapanen in front of the net. Dickinson was skating to the front of the net as well, but I think Vasilevsky saw that. Got it with the glove and held on. Face-off will be to his right. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, 4.
Can't give up any shot opportunities in this game tonight. Can't pass the puck on the net against this team.
Goes to the line and Hagel to center. Flips it down the left wing. Catches up to it. Brings it on the right. Kucherov trying to get it back to Hagel, but Nurse steps in front to Murphy on the right. Up in the air and out. A bouncing puck. Podkolzin into the Tampa zone. Now to Dickinson towards the net. Knocked off his stick. And Vasilevsky kept it out, but he couldn't cover it up. And the puck goes to the left wing. Podkolzin, he'll get it out to Nurse. His shot just off of Vasilevsky. Cirelli up the left
Good
wing.
hit.
Took a hit. Podkolzin, or from Kapanen, and the puck comes out. And McDonough will bring it in on the left. To Cirelli. Shot. Save made by Ingram, and he holds on. 5:28 gone in the second, and the game tied at 1.
Kapanen filled his man in. Great chance there. Dickinson had the puck roll off his stick. And then Vasilevsky, a rare spillage on his part.
Yeah.
Nurse followed up, good shot, blocker saved by Vasilevsky. See if the McDavid line responds here after getting scored on. Top lines for each team, both in for a goal.
Puck goes to the top of the circle. And now into the left corner. The centering pass by Gord. Partially blocked and getting it out to the neutral zone. It was Hyman, and it's sent right back in, and Ekholm has to go in behind the net. Matthias Ekholm steps out in front of it, up the right wing for Bouchard. Gets through the middle, now in over the line, over to the left. Taken hard to the left boards by Holmberg. Puck dumped out. And it was knocked down by a high stick. We're going to take a break, although we're having some words after that hit on Bouchard. And in fact, it's going to escalate a bit right at the Tampa blue line. And now Holmberg has to deal with McDavid.
Well, we don't want McDavid fighting Holmberg. They'll take Nugent Hopkins fighting Holmberg, though.
All right, they got it all broken up. We've played 6 minutes, 3 seconds of the second period. The Oilers and the Lightning are tied at 1. We're going to sort out some penalties.
McDavid and Holmberg are going to go off here.
We'll be right back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and the Lightning tied at 1. Connor McDavid scoring in the first period. Anthony Cirelli replying here in the second. 6:03 gone in the second period. Coincidental minors, so McDavid for Edmonton, Holmberg for Tampa. We'll go 4-on-4.
Going to be intrigued to see who Edmonton starts. Normally it would be McDavid with Draisaitl. No Draisaitl. McDavid's in the box. You'd recall a game in here in 22. Brad Malone was up.
Yeah.
He scored, and it was a feisty game. Bouchard was pounding the pill late. Oh, remember he hit Nick Paul twice in the final 20 seconds?
In like the last 20 seconds. The game was over.
But there was stuff going on.
Yeah, that's right. Remember the Lightning were really
Oilers lost in round 3 that year to Colorado, and Tampa lost in the final to Colorado. That's 2-time champs.
It's in behind the Tampa net.
You need to realize Kucherov's on the ice here.
And Moser to Kucherov to Moser. And it's Moser up the left wing into the Oiler end. Now to Radish. Radish to Kucherov. A shot just went wide of the Edmonton net. And the puck near the blue line. Kucherov was forced out with it. And it's Radish to Kucherov into the Oilers zone. Now to Point on the right. Goes into the right wing corner. To the blue line for Radish. Off the corner boards. And near the top of the circle, it's Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. And Bouchard skates into the Tampa zone through the middle. Went off the end of his stick before he could shoot it. And Moser for Radish. So we're 4-on-4. Tied at 1 in the second. To Brandon Hagel will take it behind the Tampa net. 49 seconds to go in the coincidental minors. Hagel to Dastu to Hagel at center. Comes into the Oilers zone. Cuts across the top of the circles. Back to the line. Now towards the net. A shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, that one was blocked. Dastu had an empty net and it got blocked. And the puck along the right wing. It's in some skates as they jam it free. Murphy along the left. They're the top of the circle. Now comes to the middle to Nurse. Oilers dodge a bullet there.
Need a change here.
Murphy to center ice. Got the puck to Roslovic. He'll come in. It comes off his stick and over to the right wing boards. And Lilleberg will get it out. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck goes into the Edmonton zone. And Wallman in behind the net. And Wallman up the left wing. Missed Szymanski. It'll be icing against Edmonton.
Jake Wallman suffered a concussion early in the season, then a groin injury midway through the season. And what he loves to use the post sort of as a pick, but against a team like Tampa, they're so fast and they're really forcing the issue, trying to create some turnovers. And Connor Murphy made a great shot. He made a great block shot. I don't know if he meant to, but he did.
He was in the way. Gensel in the right wing corner to the blue line. Chernak. Cross to Chernak. A shot goes wide of the Edmonton net. McDonough on the left. Left wing top of the circle to point. Line is jammed loose and up to center ice. Puck brought in on the right. Roslovic threw it back near the blue line, but it was Gensel there, and it's Gensel out through center into the Oilers zone. Good play by Ekholm to break things up. It's McDavid into the Tampa end through the middle. He'll shoot it. It's blocked. And the puck at the top of the circle. Gensel for Gonsalves. On the right, he missed Paul, and it goes into the Edmonton zone. We're tied at 1. We're here in the second. Jones will get it out.
Gotta make sure of it.
At center ice. It's Bjorkstrand on the right wing to Paul. Shoots it in. Ingram out of his net. Got it up on the glass. Went off of Perry. Centering pass off a stick to the blue line. Moser on the left. He'll shoot it. That's blocked. Hit Jarventi in the shin pads. Back to the point to Bjorkstrand. Rims it. Radish on the right. They get the puck to the corner. Goes to Perry behind the net. His pass to the middle, and that goes right to Adam Henrique. Got it out of harm's way on the right wing for Bouchard. He will get it out.
Oilers got a long change. They got to get off the ice here. They're tired.
Radish into the Oilers zone through the middle. Comes over to the left wing. In behind the net. Gave it to Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand taking it to the end boards. Ekholm, left wing corner. Way up in the air. Bouncing puck. Kapanen can smack it into the Tampa end. Lilleberg around on the right to Gergensen. Right wing to Gord.
Dickinson almost got Gergensen's skate up high.
Pulled off the left side. Shot on the sharp angle by Dastu that went wide. Lilleberg keep it in on the right. Got hit by Podkolzin.
Here we go.
Here we go. As now Holmberg's got the gloves off. And Holmberg and tied up there with Murphy. Murphy's trying to hold out the right. He lands one. Now trying to go underneath. Still throwing some, but they're not quite connecting. Holmberg and Murphy. Now Murphy with a couple of laps. Murphy and Holmberg are running out of gas, and the linesman will get in there.
Good fight.
Yep. Then we'll go to the penalty boxes. We're going to take a break. Tied at 1. The Oilers in the Lightning. 9:31 to go here in the second period. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Coincidental fighting majors. Connor Murphy
Investing
of the
with
Oilers.
GoSmart.
Pontus Holmberg
Introducing
of
your
the
girlfriend's dad to
Lightning.
your hidden talent, not
So
smart.
it'll be even up.
Start investing in minutes with as little as $10.
Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of
RBC
Connor
Direct
Ingram.
Investing.
Shots 16 apiece. Connor McDavid scoring for Edmonton. Anthony Cirelli has the goal for the Lightning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, they get lined up. As Dickinson out there with Podkolzin and Kapanen.
Makes it ever great to have him now.
Oh, Cirelli out of the face-off circle. In comes Brandon Hagel.
And then the return of elimination.
And the puck
chamber.
to Vasily Podkolzin. Off the left wing will get it out. Long pass to Kapanen. It's too far for him, but it won't be icing. Kapanen flies after it, gets to it, has it along the left wing boards to Podkolzin. Left wing corner to Dickinson. To the right wing point for Ty Emberson. Into the corner to Podkolzin. Cycles it to Dickinson. Taken to the right wing boards. Kucherov will get it loose. For Hagel at center ice. Into the Oilers zone on the left, gets hit hard along the boards. Podkolzin was in there. Now Cirelli wants to get into it a bit with Podkolzin. And they will get the gloves off. Podkolzin and Cirelli. Podkolzin with a bunch of rights, and down to the ice goes Cirelli.
Podkolzin's talking to him, really? You really want to do this? Now, my guess... Oh, yeah, Nurse got his elbow up.
Nurse and Podkolzin hit Hagel hard.
On Hagel, and Cirelli went after the wrong guy.
Yeah. Did he ever? In more than one way.
Look at the emotion in his face.
But Nurse this could be a 5-minute major on the elbow. No. 2 minutes. Cirelli's going off. He may have been injured in the fight.
Oh, he'll sort out the penalties. Oh, Podkolzin he landed one solid right. It was Nurse and Podkolzin with the hit on Hagel. Cirelli came in.
We need the call here.
To take extension.
We need the call. Nurse is going to the box here. Edmonton's getting the extra minor.
The original penalty, Edmonton number 25. 2 minutes for a legal check to the head. Edmonton 92, Tampa 71. Both get 5 minutes each for fighting.
All right, Oilers will be shorthanded. This is the first power play of the game.
Look at the emotion in his face.
All right, Tampa Bay's power play is 13th in the league at 22%. Edmonton's penalty killing is 27th at 77.1.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts.
So we know this.
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Bouchard's going to have to kill here because the Oilers got basically Nurse and Murphy in the box.
Look at the emotion on his face.
All right, face off to the right of Ingram. Henrique and Savoy with Ekholm and Bouchard.
Dickinson's got to win a draw here against Gunsel. It's like Gunsel's waved out. Point steps in.
Henrique.
Sorry, Henrique. Yeah. My apologies. Good catch.
All right, Point wins the draw. Puck to the line. Radish on the left to Bjorkstrand. Puck gets into the corner, and that is whipped out to center ice by Bouchard. Radish on the right to Kucherov into the Oilers zone. Kucherov goes all the way across. Bjorkstrand shot save made by Ingram through traffic, and it's cleared out by Savoy.
Savoy's lucky. He didn't get a lot on it. That puck should have been down for a change for Edmonton.
Braden Point to the middle to Gensel. Right wing to Kucherov. Into the Oiler end. Checked by Ekholm. He'll get it out on the backhand.
Full scale changes.
We're tied at 1. We're in the second. 8:10 to go in the second period. Radish will bump it back. Point over the Edmonton line. Into the right wing corner to the blue line. Gensel on the right side to Kucherov. Kucherov cross ice pass, one-timer, save made by Ingram, and he holds on as Bjorkstrand had the one-timer off the left wing. He didn't get all of it, but Connor Ingram got across and made the stop. 58 seconds left to go in the penalty to Nurse. Point to the blue line. Goes to Kucherov. It's a point in the middle. Now to Kucherov. Right corner stepping out. Gensel scores.
What a goal.
Gensel steps out of that right wing corner. Goes high to the stick side on Ingram. It's 2-1 for Tampa.
Perfectly executed by Tampa Bay. Oilers lose the draw. And Kucherov's he's on fire. But an elite level finish from Jake Gunsel. And he can do that to you. It's his 31st goal of the season.
12-13, time of the goal. And Gensel with points at 3 straight now.
I wonder whether or not Corey Perry goes after Darnell Nurse here at some point. Would he do that?
And now,
You never know.
Former teammates, or maybe it'll be a guy like Chernak. Lilleberg would do it if he was not wearing a full cage.
Yeah. McDonough up the left wing, and that's off the stick of Gergensons, goes into the Tampa bench.
Tampa's winning too many draws in this game. They're up to 60%. It's been a part of tonight's game.
I'll put the face-off right at center. Gensel from Kucherov and point.
Brandon Hagel, I'm told, has close to 200 friends and family at this game. And he was drilled off by Darnell Nurse. That didn't look good. And then Cirelli stepped up and went to the wrong man, thinking that it was Podkolzin that hit him. It was Nurse that hit him. And
Podkolzin hit him too. Just
Podkolzin landed a shot on Cirelli.
Puck dumped into the Edmonton zone. It's Bouchard in the right wing corner. Behind the Oiler net. Pressured by Paul. Puck will go to McDavid, and he'll come up the right wing. And over the Tampa line, over to the left, up to the blue line, across the blue line, to the right wing point to Bouchard. One-timer, it's blocked. He's got it back to Ekholm on the left. His shot sails over the net, around the glass, and down the ice. Bouchard, slide in behind the goal. Here comes McDavid to pick it up. It's back to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid, and there's going to be a penalty away from the puck. Perry got in there, and Perry drew the penalty. The Oilers are about to be shorthanded. And it'll be McDavid off for the hole.
No, you just got played. That's embarrassing. The official just got played by Corey Perry. Corey sold that. Great gamesmanship. That's what he does. But referees got to be better than that.
Oiler penalty kill. It's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Off the draw in the Edmonton zone. Clearing attempt, and it will come to Emberson, and off the right wing boards and down the ice.
Angle's back on the ice, by the way, Cam.
2-1 Tampa leading, 6:39 to go here in the second. Point up the right wing. To Hagel on the left. In over the line. Pass off the stick, bounces around to the boards, and Nurse is there to shoot it all the way down. Radish has got it in behind his goal.
Got to get a kill here if you're Edmonton, Cam.
Yeah, absolutely. Drop it off to Brandon Hagel. Hagel into the Edmonton zone on the right. Gensel, right side to Kucherov through the middle, and Kapanen got in front of it, gets it down the ice. Radish on the end boards. Radish up the right wing now, slowly. Drop it back to Hagel. Hagel forced back at center. He's at his own blue line. Now to Gensel, and he'll get the puck in on the right to Kucherov. To the point, to Radish. It skips over his stick and comes out. Kucherov into the Oilers zone for Gensel on the right wing. To the blue line. It's Radish. Over on the left, comes across to Kucherov, but he had to play it off his skate. He lost it, and Kapanen into center. Down the right wing, penalty coming up to the Lightning when they touch it. Pass across, Bouchard, a shot that just missed, and Perry will touch it. And with 19 seconds left to go in the penalty to Connor McDavid, the Edmonton Oilers will, in 19 seconds, get their first power play of the game.
Tampa 86, 2-minute minor tripping.
What are you putting your hands up for? He made a good play.
Kucherov goes to the box.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah. That's one thing about Kucherov. He is a highly competitive player, and he knows how to grease it up at times, too.
2-1 Lightning lead. 5:13 to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Oilers on the power play in 19 seconds. Presented by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. As Nugent Hopkins and Hyman on the ice with Wallman and Ekholm. And the puck to the middle of the ice. Chernak for the Lightning up the left wing. And lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Nugent Hopkins. To Wallman. He's in behind his net. And Wallman steps out through the middle of the ice. To Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins makes his way to the line. Oh, it was just poked out by Gord. Savoy. Now Edmonton on the man advantage, their first of the game. To the middle to McDavid. Went off the heel of his stick. Now he gets it. McDavid into the Tampa zone, and that was knocked away. Puck cleared out by Chernak.
Give him the puck.
They do.
It's a 5-on-3.
And now the Oilers get a 5-on-3 for a minute and 13 seconds.
And there, Mary Kay's in the house. To paraphrase legendary Nashville broadcaster Pete Weber.
Gord gets the slashing call.
Do you call timeout here?
Only if they're tired. Ooh. 4:26 to go here in the second. Edmonton down by 1, 2-1 Lightning lead. But the Oilers with a 5-on-3 power play for a minute and 13 seconds. Well, face-off will be to the right of Vasilevsky.
Tampa's just killing the Oilers in the circle. 58% of the draws. You got to get puck possession off this draw if you're the Oilers. Maximize the 5-on-3 camp.
McDavid against Hagel. Well, that was in theory. McDavid tossed out of there. Now it's Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins wins it. Bouchard in the middle on the blue line. On the right to McDavid. Right wing corner, Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid, right side. To Nugent Hopkins. Looks in front of the net. His pass block. Gets it back. Gives it to Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid towards the net. The shot save. Vasilevsky. And the puck to the line. Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid. To the right corner for Nugent Hopkins off the right side, top of the circle to McDavid. In front of the net to Bouchard. The shot saved by Vasilevsky. McDavid to Bouchard. The one-timer off the crossbar. And the puck at the right point. McDavid on the right wing. In front to save Vasilevsky. Puck sent to the blue line. And Bouchard will keep it in. Left wing to McDavid. Puck goes to the middle of the ice. And Savoy lost an edge. Hagel will get it out. Hagel will dump it in. Bouchard out from behind the net. 15 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Edmonton down by 1 here in the second. McDavid into the Lightning zone to Nugent Hopkins. On the right wing to McDavid. His pass across to Bouchard got picked off. And Gensel will clear it out. McDavid up the right wing. It's now 5-on-4. McDavid over the line, got dumped down by Lilleberg, and the puck will be sent out to Kucherov. Short-handed breakaway. The shot scores. Kucherov got the long pass and scores a short-handed goal to make it 3-1 for Tampa.
2 posts from the Oilers, and then they capitalize.
That was a long pass.
Well, and Kucherov's just on fire.
Yep.
I mean,
that's his 39th goal. Oilers down 3-1.
Oilers aren't getting any breaks tonight either, Cam. I mean, they've hit posts clean.
Yep.
McDavid, Bouchard in the last 5-on-3.
Yeah. Couldn't have hit it any harder. Oilers down 3-1 here in the second. Gergensons will shoot it in. Kucherov from Moser. 16:58. Henrique at center. On the right to Ekholm. Off the boards. It goes in behind the Tampa net. To the point for Wallman. Now on the right. Ekholm couldn't get a shot through. On the left side, Kapanen.
To the net.
To Wallman on the point. Left wing to Kapanen. Kapanen to Wallman. Fakes the shot. Waits. left wing, the corner, and a shot by Roslovic, and that's off the outside of the post. Penalty is done. Edmonton 0 for 2 on the power play. Kapanen's in behind the goal. To the right wing point to Nurse. Off the boards. It goes in behind the net. Roslovic got it to the middle. Kapanen had it poked off his stick by Gord. Roslovic on the right side. A shot. Pad save by Vasilevsky. The top of the circle. It is cleared out by Gord. Under 2 to go in the second. 3-1. Tampa leads. Henrique into the Lightning zone. Right wing corner to Max Jones. Went off his stick. Over to the right for Hagel. Cross ice pass. Broken up. Podkolzin. The shot. Saved by Vasilevsky off of Podkolzin. He held on to it. Minute 42 to go here in the second period. 3-1 Lightning leading the Oilers. We're going to take a break. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Our people, our team.
Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-1, Tampa leads, 1:42 to go in the second period.
Well, Tampa Bay is they're a wagon, and they've been going pretty good for about the last 50 games and a little bit of a blip after the Olympics. And the Oilers have been in bits and spurts all season long, as you know, Cam. They've played much better tonight than they did against Florida. They're facing a great goalie at the top of his powers in Vasilevsky, and they beat him twice clean, and pucks have gone into the net. Hit the post.
Off the draw in the Tampa zone. It comes to the line. Hagel was able to just steer it out past Murphy. Nurse in his own end. Rims on the left wing. Gets out to the neutral zone. Paul into the Oiler end. Checked by Nurse. Savoy to Murphy. Across to Nurse. Nurse over to Murphy. Up on the right wing at center. Flips it to the right wing corner. Szymanski on the end boards with Moser. Came free. It's Radish on the right. Got squeezed off of it. Hyman has it along the boards. We're in the last minute here in the second period. Edmonton down 3-1. Paul on the right wing. Gave it to Kucherov, and he'll shoot it in. Kucherov's got a goal and a couple of assists in this game. Hagel off the left side. Went off of Paul. Puck goes into the corner. Paul to Hagel behind the net. To Kucherov on the right. He'll shoot it. Saved by Ingram. Puck gets to the slot area, and McDavid out with it, and he's down the right wing with Hyman. Try to pass McDonough. Picks it off, gets it out to Hagel. Left wing to Kucherov. Into the Oilers zone. He got taken to the boards, and Ekholm with 18 seconds to go in the period. Down the left wing to McDavid. Now to Bouchard. His shot partially blocked. Steered on net. Great save made by Vasilevsky with the right pad on the redirection by Hyman. And it's cleared out. Bouchard just inside his line. Second period will end. And the Oilers down 3-1 after 40 minutes. Some good chances, though, for Edmonton.
Well, right now, the difference in the game is special teams. They've got one on the power play, and they caught the Oilers sleeping on the 5-on-3, and the wrong guy got the puck coming on the ice. That was Kucherov in a spirited second that saw Murphy drop the gloves of Homer after Homer probably got away with a penalty, hitting Bouchard from behind. Nurse definitely.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer getting ready for the third period. 3-1 Lightning lead the Edmonton Oilers. And the Oilers together for Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers, now live. In addition to tonight's 2 jackpot draws, you can win 20 pairs of Oilers tickets, 5 signed Oilers jerseys, 150,000 Aeroplan points. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. The total jackpot's over $1.5 million.
Lots of work here for Edmonton. You're down by 2. Be nice if they could get a goal from a line 5v5 other than when McDavid's on the ice. And Connor was flying in the first, had some tough moments in the second. The Oilers have hit 2 posts clean. Tampa Bay has got 2 special teams goals, including a shorty. And that's the difference in the game, because Edmonton's played pretty well tonight.
Savoy in the Tampa zone to the right point. Emberson shot. That's off the outside of the net. Goes into the right wing corner. Chernak across to McDonough. He's on the right. Out through the middle. to Holmberg. They'll dump it in on the backhand. Ty Emberson will go in behind the Oiler net. He'll stop. Steps out through the middle. Emberson on the right, but his pass picked off. Gensel to Gonsalves. Now on the right to Paul towards the net. That's off the stick. Goes into the left wing corner. Gensel behind the net. Gonsalves to the right wing point. Radish hammers a shot. Save made by Ingram. The rebound just put wide. And on the right wing, Hyman taken to the boards by Paul, but he got it out of the zone. Gensel went to shoot it in. Hit the linesman. That is
hurt him.
Sure did. Turned up on the right by Bouchard to the middle for McDavid. Dumps the puck in. It goes to the left, off the left wing boards. Ekholm to Bouchard in the middle on the blue line. A shot. Glove save made by Vasilevsky. Holds on to it. Minute 23 gone here in the third. 3-1 Lightning lead.
I think Edmonton's going to have to find a way to get to about 35 to 37 shots to have a chance to penetrate Vasilevsky, who's locked in again. Plus 20 goals saved above expectation. The league average in the NHL this year is .895. Ingram came into tonight's game at .892, so he's been fine in his starts, which makes Bouchard's plus 18 even that much more impressive. And Ekholm with the mid plus 20s when you factor in that the Oilers haven't had a goaltender this year with an above 900 save percentage in terms of on the year. 4 they've used are all in the 800s. High 800s for a couple of them, but still.
Littleberg up the right wing to the line where Ekholm can keep it in for the Oilers. To the right wing corner it goes. Rim just off of Gergensons down the ice. It'll be icing against the Lightning.
We've not received an update, but we've not seen. We've seen Cirelli out there since he got.
No. Since the fight with Podkolzin?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Colson can hurt you. He's a strong man. Oilers get the McDavid line back on the ice here.
Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. McDavid wins it clean. Bouchard, a shot, and that one partially blocked, goes to the right side, and McDavid couldn't get a shot through. It is poked out to center ice by Holmberg. Just inside his line, Wallman to Hyman. Into the Tampa end on the right wing at the hash marks. So shoot it in behind the net. Chernak into the corner. Up the right wing boards to Gergensons. Brings it into the Oiler end through the middle. Dump it off the left corner boards. Gergensons from the angle. Save made by Ingram. McDavid with it at the Edmonton blue line. On the right wing. Has to shoot it in. Puck gets into the right wing corner. Hyman runs into Chernak. Kucherov will get the puck. And he'll flip it out to center to Hagel. Comes into the Oilers zone on the right. Now to Point. Has it on the right wing. To the blue line to Radish. Could not hold it in. It does come out. Right wing. Jarvente will shoot the puck in. And Moser to the right wing corner to Radish. And he's got it behind the goal. So 3 minutes into the third. 3-1 Lightning lead. Radish through the middle. Into the Oiler end on the left. He'll put it towards the net. Off the stick of Murphy. Goes in behind that goal. Nurse on the right wing for Roslovic. He gets taken to the corner by Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand with a puck. All the way back to the left wing point for Moser. Off the left wing boards. Across to Radish. His shot off at the stick of Perry. It goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Nurse on the left wing to Roslovic. We get to the neutral zone. Softly off the left wing boards and in. Radish goes back forward. He's got Savoy on him. It's in behind the net to Moser. And on the left wing to Paul. Got it to center ice. Emberson went to shoot it in. Didn't get much on it. Moser through the middle of the ice to Bjorkstrand. Over to the left wing. And on the left wing, Perry mishandled it. Stepping up, Szymanski. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. That gets blocked. Keeping it in on the right wing is Podkolzin. Goes to the right wing corner. Over to the left to Wallman. Now to Dickinson, but off his stick it comes out.
Job of getting back in that play. That was a tough one.
Podkolzin will shoot it in. Dickinson in behind the goal to the left. Wraps it around the save made by Vasilevsky. Puck to the blue line of bouncing. Puck that Gergensons is able to get out. Dickinson in his own end to Bouchard. On the right, off of Kapanen. McDonough at his own blue line. To Chernak on the right wing to Gergensons. Puck goes in. Goes to the right wing corner. Now it's in behind the goal. To Ekholm on the left. Into the middle, but off the skate of Kapanen, and it gets out to center ice. 3-1 Lightning lead here in the third. 4:45 gone. The puck into the Edmonton end. It's Bouchard, right corner to Ekholm. Went off his stick. Nugent Hopkins to Ekholm behind the goal. On the right wing to Bouchard. His pass up the right side. Kucherov had to go off his stick. And it's at the Edmonton blue line. Bouchard inside the Oilers zone to Ekholm on the left wing to McDavid. Cross ice to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Tampa end. Stops top of the circle to the line and just off of Hagel's stick and out.
I think you'd be better off just whipping it down low in the net, trying to bank something to the net.
It's in the neutral zone. Point. There's a glove pass, so we get the whistle. 5 minutes, 24 seconds gone here in the third. 3-1 Tampa leads.
Cam, from my perspective, and I know it's a 3-1 game and it's not a blowout. It's an even game. The Oilers have hit a couple posts. Tampa's been better in special teams. I think from a tactical perspective, this might be the best coach team we've seen this year. Like, if you're watching, because the Oilers are on the game. This is, Edmonton's played well. Vasilevsky's been a little bit better than Ingram, and he's got a little bit of help with a couple posts in this game. But the way they're able to open up the ice and counterattack against the Oilers and their defense, like, they got guys that we're not talking about a whole bunch of number one overall, first round picks in the back end, especially without Edmonton.
Yep.
And they are right there. So I don't know if it's Rob Zettler. They added Dan Heinold to their staff for John Cooper, but this is a well-coached team.
Stumped into the Oilers zone. Moser on the end boards. Went in there with Nurse. Nugent Hopkins got it free to Nurse on the left wing. Cross ice, that's too far for Zach Hyman. It goes into the Tampa end. Paul behind his net on the right wing for Gonsalves. He'll get to the center ice line. Oh, the linesman got drilled again. Puck flipped just inside the Tampa end. It'll get to Jarventi. Shot wide of the net. Comes off the end boards. It's in front of the goal. Perry will get it out to Bjorkstrand. Into the Oiler end on the left wing. Stops on the left wing to the point to McDonough. Shot blocked by Henrique. Bjorkstrand on the left to the line. McDonough hammers it wide. Chernak, the right wing to the corner to Perry. To the middle, but Jarventi can relieve the pressure and get it out for Edmonton. Vasilevsky has to play it. 3-1, Lightning lead. 6:40 gone here in the third. Emberson into the Lightning zone to the middle. The shot, not much on it from Roslovic, and that was swept aside by Vasilevsky. And on the left wing, Henrique behind the net to Roslovic.
Look at that.
Taken to the boards perfectly. And the puck flipped up and out. Right back in.
That was Sorelli.
That's Sorelli. He's right up.
Yep.
I think that's the first time we've seen him.
Yep.
And the puck along the left wing boards inside the Tampa zone. And it's tied up along those boards. Szymanski jams it loose. Scores! I can't believe that went in the net! The Oilers get a redirection off a Tampa stick that somehow gets through Vasilevsky, and the Oilers have cut the lead to 3-2. I think that's going to be Matt Savoy's goal.
Well, think of the chances Savoy's had in the last couple games. He just kind of shovels this one.
And it went off a Tampa stick.
No, that's a Tampa own goal.
That's an own goal.
That's a double own goal. It hit two different Tampa sticks on the way.
Unbelievable.
I don't even know who's going to get this.
Oh, you can watch hockey a long time and not see that again.
Especially on a goaltender this good. I know one thing, it'll be unassisted.
Yeah, it will. That is incredible. The Oilers are within one. They didn't even shoot that on net. It was shoveled towards the goal by the Lightning and then redirected in front of the net. Unbelievable. Puck to the line. Radish will shoot it. Saved by Ingram, and he covers it up. We're going to take a break. We don't know who's got this goal yet. In fact, they're going to have to look at it, look at the tape.
It might be Roslovic.
See who touched it last. We're going to take a break. We'll figure it out. 3-2, Lightning lead. 7:43 gone here. Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Rogers Place, 3-2, Lightning lead the Oilers. 7:43 gone in the third. Right now, they're giving that goal to Josh Szymanski, and if that is the case, it's his first goal in the NHL.
One day I'll be able to tell
that he went through everybody. It was an end-to-end rush.
That is unreal. Bjorkstrand chips it back, and it deflects off of another stick in a net.
Yeah, that is incredible. Well, right now, it's Josh Szymanski for his first goal in the NHL. Up the right wing, Podkolzin is center. Oilers now only down by one. Right wing for Dickinson. His pass hit, his stick comes out.
Can't pass back to the D. Just put pucks down low. Just think how you just got a break goal here.
Cleared out by Hagel, and it's at center. Almost got to pass through the point. He would have had a breakaway, and now Kapanen comes into the Lightning zone down the right wing to the corner. From the angle, he put it off the outside of the post. Puck goes to the right side. Swept back to the line. Murphy shot, save made by Vasilevsky. It looked like it was redirected. Kapanen left corner got tied up. The puck along the boards, and it's high in the air and out. I don't know where that... Did it go on the Oiler bench? If it did, that's fine. If it didn't, it's a penalty, but it looks like it's okay as... Yeah, I think it went into the Oiler bench. Kucherov put that up in the air and out, but faceoff will be in the Tampa zone to the right of Vasilevsky. Oilers are getting McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman on the ice for this face-off in the Tampa zone with Bouchard and Ekholm. As it gets into the corner, Chernak taken to the boards. Nugent Hopkins got it free. Played it behind the net. McDonough up the left to Gord. He can get it out. Bouchard on the right wing for Ekholm. Out of McDavid's going to loop back into his own end to Bouchard. Now to Connor McDavid. McDavid gets to center ice. Gets away from Girgensons. Comes in over the line on the left. To the left wing corner. In behind the net to the right. Out to the point. Ekholm shot. Save. Or may have gone off of Vasilevsky. But it stays out of the net. And the puck cleared out. Bouchard with a pass that goes all the way down the ice. It's icing against Edmonton. 9 minutes and 25 seconds gone here in the third. And Tampa up 3-2. Oil Kings closing out the regular season tomorrow against Calgary, 4 o'clock here. The playoffs start next weekend against Saskatoon for the Oil Kings. Friday and Sunday are games 1 and 2 here at Rogers Place. 7 o'clock next Friday, 2 o'clock next Sunday. So that's the 27th and 29th.
Got to win the draw here if you're Edmonton and get the puck up the ice.
It's rimmed on the right. It'll get to the line. Moser, left side to Hagel. Towards the net, but way wide. Kucherov to the blue line. Radish, his shot, and he ripped it just wide. Moser on the left wing point. Comes down the boards, taken to the boards. Now point off the left side. A shot saved by Ingram. Puck to the blue line. Moser keeps it in. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm to McDavid. He'll get through center. Now into the Tampa end. Turns to the right wing boards. To the middle to Wallman. A shot and a glove save made by Vasilevsky. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 9:59 to go in the third. 3-2 Lightning lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-2 Lightning lead. 9:59 to go here in the third period. Face off to the left of Vasilevsky. Roslovic, Savoy, and Szymanski are out there with Emberson and Wallman. Szymanski credited with the goal here in the third period. His first goal in the NHL. Faceoff goes to Emberson. A walk to the middle. He'll shoot it just wide. Off the end boards in front of the net. Off the stick of Szymanski. Puck to the left wing corner. Holmberg to Chernak. Now on the left wing. McDonough will get it out to center ice. Girgensons into the Oiler end. Left wing corner to Holmberg. They've got it up against the boards inside the Edmonton end. Kicked out. Gord. Cross ice to Lilleberg. A backhand off the outside of the net. Girgensons to the left wing. To the left wing point. Dastu shot. Sails wide. Gord on the right wing point. Off the boards on the left to Dastu. To the point to Gord. Fans on his attempt. And it goes to the left wing, and Roslovic will get it out of the zone. Through the middle, hits the stick of Savoy, bounces in front of the Edmonton goal on net. And the save made by Ingram, got it with a left pad. That thing was bouncing around, and it comes out to center ice.
Ingram could have been a little bit more authoritative there, Cam, but he fought it off.
Radish on the left to Hagel into the Oiler end. Now left side. Gensel's shot off the outside of the net. Gensel left corner. To the middle he wanted to get it. Picked off by Nurse. Nurse on the right for Murphy. Right wing off of Kapanen and into the Tampa Bay Lightning end. Radish in behind the net to Moser in the left corner. Moser will go in behind the goal. Now in front of it to Gensel. Now to Paul. Into the Oiler end to Hagel on the left. Pass through the middle. It was behind Gensel. Puck comes out. Podkolzin just missing McDavid. And it's in the Tampa end, and it's Hagel right back out with it. Bouchard at his own blue line. On the right wing for Nugent Hopkins. He'll dump it in. Moser on the end boards. On the left, that goes off of Hyman. In behind the net to McDavid. Chernak in there as well. Puck came free. Kucherov. Left wing for Gonsalves. He'll lose it. Nugent Hopkins to Ekholm. Left side for McDavid. Only got it to the Tampa blue line, but then it's kept in by Hyman to the middle. His pass on the right hit a stick, goes to the right wing corner. Left wing for Ekholm. His shot does not get through. Maybe a 2-on-1. Gonsalves will get it out. His pass on the right to Bjorkstrand. A little far. Goes into the right wing corner. And Bouchard one-hands it up to Hyman. Puck at the blue line. It's on the right. It's Bouchard for McDavid. Check just inside the Tampa zone. And Paul can get it out. Nurse in his own end. The right wing. Charventi on the right side, off the boards it in. 6:49 to go here in the third. 3-2, Tampa leads. Charventi keeps it in on the left for Henrique. It in behind the net. Dastu around the boards and won't get out. Murphy along the right wing. Right wing boards to Dickinson. Or make that Charventi, and it does come out to center ice. Nurse shoot it right back in. Dastu. Behind his goal, Lilleberg on the right, and that pass hits the skate of Savoy, and it goes out of play with 6:20 to go here in the third. 3-2, Tampa leads.
Well, this has been an even game. I mean, the Oilers got a break on the 3-2 goal, but they've hit two clean posts in this game where Vasilevsky's been beaten. McDavid the first, Bouchard in the second on a 5-on-3. And a great goal from Gunsel on the power play. I know there were some people that thought Cirelli should have had the instigator. I don't think so. Thought it was hard hit by Nurse. He got called for the elbow and went to the wrong guy.
Radish off the right wing boards, got it out. Wallman at his own blue line, across to Emberson. Oilers down by one here in the third. Off of Savoy, and in it goes. Radish right back out with it. Rolls into the Oiler end, scooped up by the glove of Ingram. And there'll be a face-off in the Oilers zone. Well, big opportunity for Edmonton with everybody losing today in the Pacific Division.
Yeah.
You'd love to see them, as an Oiler fan, try and get at least tie this up. And if you have to push it to OT, so be it.
Find a way to get a point minimum. 4-4-1 against Tampa Bay since the start of the 21-22 season. Outscored 31-27. Tampa Bay went to the Cup in 22 against Colorado, the team to beat Edmonton in round 3. Oilers, of course, going to the Cup in 24 and 25, but unable to solve the riddle. It was the Florida Panthers.
It's dumped into the Tampa zone. Radish off the boards and out with it. Nurse to Murphy. Right wing. Podkolzin will shoot it in. Radish behind his net. Up the right side. It's not going to get out. Kapanen to Dickinson. A shot, and he hammers it wide.
It's a really good play by Dickinson, though. He got a good look at it.
Are cleared out by Moser. Murphy inside the Edmonton blue line. To Nurse. Right wing to Podkolzin. Could only get it to center. Shot in by Chernak.
Their details are outstanding. I mean, this has been Edmonton's really played well, and Tampa's done a real good job against them.
Bouchard through the middle of the ice starts the rush to Nugent Hopkins. Left wing to McDavid. Stops on the left wing boards in the Tampa zone. Nugent Hopkins comes in there too. Now to Hyman. Hyman centering pass. Blocked before it could get to McDavid. And Hagel can flip it out. Bouchard on the right, off the right wing boards. To the top of the circle as Hagel will keep it in. Give it to Braden Point to the left wing corner. Point behind the net. Taken to the corner boards. Hagel to the blue line to McDonough. To the left wing corner softly to Point. Nugent Hopkins in there too. It comes out. Scores. Quick pass to Kucherov from Hagel behind the net. And it's 4-2 for Tampa.
Well, they've won that matchup head-to-head against the Oilers. That's 2 even-strength goals in this game. A 4-point performance for Kucherov. That's 3 consecutive games on the road that he's gotten 4 points.
That's incredible.
As Nugent Hopkins beaten down low by Hagel for the loose puck.
15:32 time of the goal.
Just a great shot.
Just a great shot. He's got 40 on the season.
And he's got a 2-point lead in the scoring race of Connor McDavid. And without Draisaitl going, I don't see Connor and Kucherov. I mean, it's unbelievable. 12 points.
12 points in 3 games.
Connor's got 2 points in his last 3 games.
Jarventi will direct it.
Connor had a 9-point lead at one time.
Moser through the middle of the ice, the left wing to Girgensons. And he lost it. And there's
Jones is going to the box.
Going to be a penalty. And Edmonton about to be shorthanded when we come back. 4:10 to go in the third. 4-2. Tampa leading the Edmonton Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. At Rogers Place, 4-2. Tampa leading Edmonton. 4:10 to go in the third period. Max Jones goes to the box. So this is the third power play of the game for Tampa. They're 1 for 2 with the man advantage. New Oiler penalty kills brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Jones off for hooking.
And it was a penalty.
Yeah.
You have no chance if you can't kill it here.
Oilers win the draw. Puck goes to Nurse. Nurse got room, time, sails it out. Knocked out of the air by Kucherov, but following it up is Murphy to get it the rest of the way down. Radish out from behind his net. He'll get to center ice. Into the Oiler end to Hagel. Rips it around to Gensel. Gensel in the right wing corner. Checked on the play, and Nurse got it out. And it's all the way down the ice. Radish sets up in behind the Tampa Bay net. Radish to Point. Now it's center ice. Gensel to Point. Into the Oiler end to Gensel. And that pass is just broken up by Kapanen. He got it out to center. Radish has it at his own blue line. Radish on the right wing. Kucherov will go cross ice to Hagel. He's in the left wing corner. To the point to Radish. Across. Kucherov. Cross ice pass. It was blocked. Comes back to Radish. To Kucherov. Through the middle. And stepping up was Bouchard to get it out to Kapanen. Down the left wing. He's over the line. And poked off his stick by Radish.
Got to put the puck to the net there. Just
a shot all the way down into the Oiler end.
no.
It's rimmed. That's not going to get out. Perry off the left wing to the middle. And shot by Kucherov. Just missed. And now cleared out by Savoy. As Kucherov's working on a 4-point night. He's got 2 and 2. He came close to getting the hat-trick goal. Penalty over in 10 seconds. Oilers down by 2. 2:18 to go in the third. Paul to the right corner, but Henrique's there to get it around the boards and down the ice. Penalty over. Tampa 1 for 3 on the power play. Jones skates across to the Oiler bench. Moser to center for the Lightning. Fanned on his dump in, and that goes offside at the Edmonton blue line. 2 minutes exactly. Here in the third, 4-2 Tampa leads. Face off just outside the Edmonton blue line. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, Bouchard, and Ekholm. And Bouchard with the puck. In his own end, he's in the right corner. Up to center, goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker. Puck brought in by Ekholm, flipped in behind the net. It's now 6-on-5. Edmonton down by 2. Gergensen's high in the air and out.
Wow.
Ekholm at center to Nugent Hopkins. I can't believe it didn't hit the clock. Bouchard will dump it in. Puck to the left wing corner. Comes in front and, off a stick. It goes down the ice. It'll be wide of the Edmonton net.
Of course, they're going to get Kucherov out there, and he's going to try to get the hat-trick of the 5th point of the game here.
McDavid in over the line on the right to the middle. The shot save, Vasilevsky! As McDavid weaved his way through. Nugent Hopkins has it on the right wing, top of the circle. Into the corner to McDavid. To the point. Bouchard shot. Glove saved by Vasilevsky with 1:02 to go here in the third. Edmonton down by a couple. Great rush by Connor McDavid.
He's had a terrific game. Just hasn't been able to score off the rush. I mean, he was on it tonight. But they did get him. 5v5.
Yeah. It's a really good save by Vasilevsky. Timeout being called. With 1:02 to go here in the third. Nikita Kucherov with 2 goals, 2 assists in this game.
Bakersfield's up late, 1-0 against Calgary in the final 2.5 minutes. And the Calgary's on the power play here with about a minute left to work with. The Wranglers.
All right, face off in the Tampa zone to the left of Vasilevsky. Had to come up with a big save on that rush by Connor McDavid.
Well, you got to win a face-off here if you're Edmonton. Again, this is, you don't have Draisaitl. He's your 56% face-off man.
David against Cirelli. They drop and it goes right to Hagel, and he got to the line and poked off his stick. It's kept in. Podkolzin on the left wing to McDavid. We're into the last minute here in the third. Puck gets into the corner. Penalty coming up as Podkolzin got dumped. And with 50 seconds left, Edmonton will get a 6-on-4. The goaltender out. Chernak's going to the box.
Chernak knew what he was doing there. They're up by 2.
Number 81, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
And that's just a hard play.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. 50 seconds left. Edmonton down 4-2. But the net empty, so it's 6-on-4. And the puck goes to McDonough into the corner to Hagel, and he got it just past Ekholm, and it goes down the ice. Bouchard out from behind the net. Through the middle. At center, Nugent Hopkins. Oh, his pass got stolen there by Cirelli. He'll shoot it down the ice. Empty netter scores. And it's 5-2 for Tampa Bay.
2 short-handed goals tonight for Tampa.
Yeah.
Completely different feel for me to this game than the game the other night. I mean, they're a good team. They had some breaks. Oilers hit some posts. Cirelli's got his 18th.
19th.
Second of the game.
Yeah, second of the game. 19:28 would be the time of the goal.
Frustrating night for Edmonton. They played pretty well tonight.
Gergensen's on the right wing. He got hit by Nurse and Jones. 20 seconds to go. Wallman has it inside the Edmonton blue line.
That one hurt Jones.
Yeah.
He's going straight off.
Off the right wing, Szymanski just to the blue line, and Gord will get it out and down the ice. And the Tampa Bay Lightning will make it 3 in a row on this road trip as they win it 5-2 over the Oilers. Seattle 6-2. And they're 5-2 winners here tonight over Edmonton.
Yeah.